Hey there, Fred Edsko, the Theorist here, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. Boy oh boy, has it been a long time since we jumped back into this timeline. Last we left off, it was 1983, and, well, it's time. You might have noticed a special thumbnail. That's because this episode's focusing on Golden Freddy. Get ready, guys, we're jumping into 1983, Spook Fest, October 31st. Let's dive right on in. October 31st, 1983. Evan's birthday party was off to a very, very depressing start. None of his friends were there, instead replaced by the exact people he was desperately hoping wouldn't show up. Michael, Lexi, James, and Mitch. Most of the party, Evan was crying, until Michael and his friends dragged him over the Fredbear and shoved his head into the animatronic's mouth. As he cried, his tears moistened the spring locks inside the suit. Until the spring locks gave in, and the animatronic's mouth bit down with an impossible amount of force, crushing Evan's skull. Behind the hidden door, William Afton grinned menacingly, having witnessed the entire ordeal. Even when Evan had come to him, constantly whining about Michael bullying him, all he would do was ignore the poor child. Having to keep up appearances, William immediately rushed Evan to the hospital. Unfortunately for Evan, his suffering was far from over. Evan woke up, startled by a crack of thunder. Where was he? He was in the hospital, so why did he feel the same as he did earlier? Hearing something at the door, he got up and ran over to it. He peeked outside only to see a very familiar face. Fredbear? No, this wasn't the Fredbear he remembered. This was something much more sinister looking. Like a Reaper Fredbear. He rushed over to the window to see what looked like the security puppet from Freddy's, but with a much more Reaper-looking design. Inside the cabinet was a Reaper-looking version of Balloon Boy. These weren't the same animatronics he was dealing with before. These were Reapers. It took him a bit to realize it, but he wasn't actually awake at all. He was in a coma. Outside, he could hear the doctors saying that no surgery could fix what happened to him. Suddenly, the room he was in changed and started to look more like his old bedroom. Outside the door this time wasn't Fredbear either. Fredbear had a yellowish-brown color scheme with purple accessories. Whatever this thing was, it was black with yellow accessories. Evan quickly slammed the door shut and kept this up for about an hour, until he finally gave up, opened the door, and let the creature inside the room. Within a few seconds, he was seemingly in an empty void. In front of him were his plushies, along with a familiar face, his Golden Freddy doll. As the four plushes faded away, all that was left was Golden Freddy, who gave Evan 6 simple yet powerful words. I will put you back together. Michael was the first to speak to Evan's comatose body, apologizing for what he'd done. Moments later, he heard the one sound he was praying he wouldn't.
I'm gonna need more anesthetic. His vital signs are a mess. Wait, his heart rate just dropped dramatically. Call off the procedure. We need adrenaline now. Applying adrenaline. 1, 2, 3. It's not working. We've lost him. Defibrillators now. 1, 2, 3. Clear! Nothing. Give me another charge. 1, 2, 3. Clear! We've completely lost him. He's gone.
Evan was dead. At least his body was. His spirit, unbeknownst to Mike or anyone else, besides the spirit in the Golden Freddy doll, would live on in the very animatronic that caused his death in the first place. The following day, William would be up in the attic. He opened the locked chest, holding the Golden Freddy doll in his hand. Some things are best left forgotten for now. He tossed the doll in the chest and locked it shut. But it wasn't the only thing in there. Alongside it were Elizabeth's bow, a cassette tape with the late Carol Afton's Lullaby, Michael's Foxy mask, and William's security badge from Freddy's. 5 items, 5 family members. Before he could close the chest, the family photo from 1980 fell over and landed inside. The glass in the frame shattering on impact. It was oddly fitting, what with their family being completely shattered now. That's going to go ahead and wrap it up for part 5. God, this child's story is sad. But you know what? Next week's going to be even sadder because we're diving into the next big event in this timeline, the missing children's incident, June 26, 1985. I'll be covering that next week. I promise I'm going to be buckling down on these timeline videos. I know.